Well, that wasn't a good start. Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. Yeah, pretty good here. Pretty good here. Back's still a little tender, but it's not bad. Not too bad. Oh crap. No, I didn't drop them. Sweet. Anyways, what are we doing today? Well, first of all, we're gonna open this thing and grab this thing. Take this thing over to this thing. And we're gonna put this Dewey in here, and I'm going to first start the truck. Key, so it's not on this thingy Dewey, and start it up. We're going to test the back port thing. I'll show you where I was testing, and see if we got any charge happening. And some of you were saying, oh, you gotta have your lights on or something to test it. And I'm like, oh, I don't think that'll make a difference, because this thing will run. It's got automatic lights, right? So it's not going to run like that, I wouldn't think. So on here, if I can get you another shot of this, we've got positive and negative. That should be your positive charge power and your negative ground from that. So in here, you just got to find the right kind of, whoa, sorry. Oh, my bad, sorry. The right kind of stuff. How dirty that is, even with the cap on it, eh? Wow. So I'm going to give this a test. And just to make sure, you know, that we're still 0. So I'm pretty sure we're still going to be 0. I have no idea where I'm going to set you folks up. Maybe over here or something, because I didn't bring my tripod. So anyways, let's give this a test here. Okay, you won't be able to see the Dewey because the way you're sitting there. But anyways, I can tell you what we're looking at. So that one should be positive. That one's negative. We currently have 0. Imagine that. Okay, let's go into the control center, we'll call it, of our truck here. Okay, here's our control center, or whatever you call it. Fuse box, fuse panel. That's her there. It's a little kind of dusty-ish down there. I don't really know whether I should be maybe giving that a quick little blast of air or not. But now, if my memory serves me right, we're after 21 for the fuse, which is right there. Should be that guy. I'm going to put him in last. And here's our relay. $45 relay. Okay. So now I am looking for hopefully 2 big prongs and 2 little prongs. It's got to go in number 9 here, so that looks right. I don't know if you guys can see that too well there, but two big prongs, 2 little prongs. Okay. Now I'm just curious to know if they've greased any of these, so I'm going to actually try to pop this one out. Nope, no grease on them. They're bone dry. Well, I don't think any compressed air is going to do any better than that, so here we go. Hopefully we don't start smoking. Okay, so that one's in. Now we need to put our little fuse in. Oh, bay 21. Yeah, right there. And it looks pretty good. Make sure we put them in. Well, they're all mixed matched anywhere. This 30's going this way, this 30's going that way, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Now, let's go test the back there again. Just gonna leave that open for a second. I want to test her. Well, it shouldn't be any power there when it's not turned on here. So I'm gonna have to set you back up here again because I don't have my tripod, and I'll let you know here. Okay, so there shouldn't be any power here yet until we turn it on. It's hard on the knees. After there. Nope, no juice. Okay, so that's good. Let me go fire it up. Okay. Now I'm hoping to see about 14 or so-ish volts coming out of here. Right up. 14.70. Sweet. Okay, so that's good. Now let's back up to the truck here, to the trailer here, and we'll test the battery before and after as well for powerage. Just leave all that there. Whoa, sorry. And we'll close this up because that seems like it's working. Nothing smoking. There's a little bit of dust getting through the cover here though. I don't sort of like that too much, but that's good. Exactly what I wanted to see, about 14.5 out of the back there, so that's good. Okay. Let's back her up here. And I know some of you are saying, "Oh, I found that thing in my my glove box." Well, I didn't. I kind of imagine buddy there probably who owned it before me. I don't know what this is. Gone or whatever, you know. Maybe not. I don't know. He probably kept it or something, but it's definitely not anywhere in my truck, so that's why I had to go buy it. Okay, let's just back her up here. Now this actually might need to be hooked up to charge the battery to ground it out through the trailer frame. It might need to do that. Maybe not though, because I've got the ground on the hitch itself. So, I'm a little close there. Okay, well, that's all right. Let me just dismantle this so we can get into the battery here again. Okay, I just took the solar off of the battery here. So we're gonna see what we got. All falling on. Okay. I like that. That means it hasn't depleted all. Oh, pardon me. So this isn't sort of looking sort of the best here. Definitely gonna need some more goop on it. But anyways, let's plug her in. Okay. Now let's see if we get anything higher here. Who? Hey! All right, she's charging. That's awesome. I don't know if you guys could see that. It's kind of glary, isn't it? Stupid glares. But anyway, she is charging. Come on, really? Okay, away again. Okay. I'll say 14.29. Now off. That's excellent. She's much better now. Much better charging. Oh crap. So there we go. We have solved our charge issue. I guess if you're missing parts in your charge circuit, that kind of sort of makes sense a little bit, doesn't it? All right, that's good. got that figured out. We're gonna just leave this in here. I usually keep that in there because there's a lot of electrical stuff in there that might need to diagnose when you're out in the bush. You never know, right? So that's good. Figured that out. We're good to go now. Thanks, guys, for what the heck did I do with my keys? Hang on. Yeah, thanks, guys, for recommending looking into that. That would I probably would have found it eventually. I would have looked in the book and like something not right here. But still, why they don't install that from factory when you get a tow package on your vehicle, I have no idea. Plus, the dealership you thought would have done that. But anyways, the only thing I found in here, in the truck here, is this thing. I don't know if this is what this is in here. This is a rear video camera wiring protective cap. I don't think that's a protective cap. That's some kind of splicing plug or something. I don't know. But that's the only thing I found in here. So I don't know what that is even for, but who knows? Oh, no wonder it's so cold in here. There's hardly any heat on. It's been running for 15 minutes here with no heat, so that's great. Yeah, so that's solved. That's good. I'm a little happier now. I'll be able to charge and juice the battery while we're driving, and should be good. But anyways, just I don't really have much else planned here today. It's pretty cold. It's like, well, it's 0 right now. Actually, it feels a lot colder than that. So cold I can't feel my hands. But anyways, way in the back there, I wish I could show you what I have to do. The mausoleum, where we do above ground full casket slide in, and then I got to build a block wall in front. I have to go get some bricks and stuff. I don't have any more right now, so geez, we put this person in December, I think it was, and it's too cold to do mortar work, so I'm like, I'll have to do that in the spring, and it's not really been spring enough yet. You got to have it pretty good and warm for a good couple of days. Anyways, because as soon as you open that door, it's like -10 in there. It's really, really cold, so you got to kind of have it a little bit warm for putting this block wall in, right? So I need to go get some supplies. I might as well go do that. Maybe might even pop out somewhere and see if I can get some grass seed, even though I don't need it yet, but in the next month we'll need her. So before everybody else gets out and steals all my grass seed or buys all the grass seed, I'll go see if I can get some. So, because I'm pretty particular with what I use for grass seed out here, because I've been through a lot of different kinds and nothing ever kind of seems to work the way I like this stuff, how it works. So, but anyways, close that up. Put our belt buoy on. See lots of little Orbeez or something maybe on the side. I don't know, might have to get another camera. Those drive me nuts, eh? And I've cleaned the lens and it doesn't do anything, so it's obviously something that's burned itself in. But anyways, I'm probably not going to film too much kind of, going out here and stuff, but oh, I just had a horrible thought. Oh man, did I unplug that thing? And I did. So anyways, let's go see if we can find some bricks. All right, well, let's head her out to the building place. Now this is like a locally owned kind of place. Like, we got the Home Depot, Canadian Tire, not Canadian Tire, Home Hardware and stuff. Well, this is a locally owned kind of a hardware-y kind of building supply store kind of thing. I don't generally shop here too much because it is kind of sort of out of town. They were in town way back, but then they got a better place out of town. They could hold more stock of stuff, and then they moved way out. So we'll head her out. I won't film kind of too much here because I'm supposed to be driving, right? So anyways, let's head her out. Well, I guess we can do this, and you can look up my ugly mug while we're driving, because I'm not, holding nothing or distracted by a device, and as long as it doesn't go, I'll have to watch my driving. Can't go super speeding. So yeah, I don't really know what else we're gonna do today, because I can't do mortar work today when it's that cold out. And tomorrow, the next day, is supposed to be 90% of something coming. If it stays cold, it'll probably be snow. If it warms up, it's probably gonna be freezing rain or just rain. Just rain's okay, I don't mind that. We had a good blast of rain there a while back, and it washed, well, a lot of the salt and crap off the road, and then it got cold again, and they loaded her with more salt. Figures, eh? So anyways, well, light. Yeah, I can't remember now how many bricks I'm going to need to get here, but I'll get a few couple extras in case. Home Depot actually doesn't sell, like, you know, like the bricks like you put on your house. That's what I'm after. Those kind of things. They don't actually sell those at Home Depot. They have more like landscape blocks and bricks and stuff. So, I mean, that's not going to work. A little better. That's not going to work. So, you know, you need the actual bricks, because the bricks have the holes in them, and then the mortar squishes down between the holes, and then it locks the bricks together, right? It's really hard to bust apart again. So, reasoning why I have to do this is, I'll tell you. What happens is these storage units, we'll call them, the mausoleum, they're big enough for 2 full caskets to go in lengthwise, not sidewise, lengthwise. So the first one that dies goes in first, and then you gotta crawl in this little wee tunnel thing, build up the wall, and basically that keeps smell from coming out, or stuff from leaking out, if it happened to leak out, which it won't in there because it's really cold. Like, it's not frozen cold, but it's cold enough they're not gonna start to melt, kind of thing. So then the next one dies, and you push the next one right back to that wall, but you got to make sure you leave enough room to get the next person in the front wall in. If you don't, you're in trouble. Then you'd have to, I don't know what you'd have to do. You'd have to break out the whole green light, sweet, the whole other wall, go in there with a buddy that's probably really not smelling that great now, and build a new wall and try to get him back, and don't make it so wide. I've never had a problem. This will be my 4th or 5th one I think I've done here now, which is really weird because my father-in-law was there for 20 odd years, and he did 2 or 3, I think he said. So I'm like, oh, like, I already beat you. I've only been there for like 12 years or something, so about half of what he's been there, roughly, already. Holy cow. Well, that's kind of sucks when you think about that. But anyways, he started his career there when he was quite a bit older than I was when I started mine, so I'll probably get another 30 years there anyways, hopefully, unless something stupid happens, and or I win $1 million and then buy a nice big farm somewhere in the middle of nowhere. That's my plan. You know, not like a huge, big production farm, just a farm where I could, you know, jump on an ATV and go for like 6 days for a ride, you know, that'd be awesome. Something like that. So, I don't think that'll ever happen, but you never know. You never know. I think stranger things have happened, so, but, yeah, so what I have to do, going back to this wall thing, I have to get the bricks, of course. I got water fairly close there. I need about 2 buckets of water, and then I just use another bucket to mix the mortar in. Basically, I just do little batch by little batch kind of thing, and mix her until she's a little bit thicker than like a peanut buttery kind of consistency kind of thing. And basically start slapping mortar down. This is all like concrete inside here. That's a good thing I wasn't holding my camera. I just passed a police officer. Yeah, so basically I start slapping mortar down, and then, you know, put the first course of bricks down. Doesn't really matter if they're 100% perfectly level, but I try to, you know, keep the bricks from doing like this, right? I keep them kind of this way level, so the next layer goes on a little better. I do, see, it's a weird shape because it's square, and then it's got like a dome top on it, so it would be a lot easier if it was just perfectly square, because then you could just put the bricks in, and then, you know, you get to the top, you got to start busting bricks apart and fitting in pieces here and there to get that, you know, right sealed up, right? That's the hardest part. The easy part is just to the top, and then it does that dome, and then you're screwed. So, but I don't mind actually doing it. I don't think I've ever actually had to do the first one. So, like, you have to crawl in. Yes, I have. Yes, I have, actually. And that did suck because we pushed as much as we could to get the box back to the very back wall. from the outside, and I'm like, that's not enough. So I had to crawl in there myself and feet up on the thing, pushing with my back on the guy's box, shoving it in. Holy, that sucked. That really sucked. And it was third row up too, so I'm like having to be up in the loader bucket doing all this work, right? Which, no, it's fine. It's like a little platform. It works pretty good. Just take everything up with you. And I got one of those brick chisels where it's like a wide chisel and you just smash the top of it and it snaps the brick, usually in the right spot. And works actually pretty good. Start slapping lots of mortar to her and just make sure you get a good thick coating and stuff. And on the inside, I probably does it on its own anyways from when you push the bricks together, but I let a bit slop on the inside, so there's like a little bit of a ridge thing too, so if anything does kind of build up there, it'll just kind of sit there and it won't actually kind of leak through the stuff. So we're almost here. Sweet. So yeah, it's kind of fun. This one might not be fun because she's been in there since December, and I gotta crack her open again now and take the front door plate off and then do her wall for her. So I might have to do a lot of kind of thing. But anyways, okay, we're here. Gonna turn these around and let's see what they've got for us. Oh, should I? Yeah, we got time. We'll just do one of these. Okay, so stones. We'll just shoot out the front here. Some big stones, some sedimentary rocks, and these are all like landscaping, pondy stuff, I guess, here. And kind of hope they'd have a skid of them outside. I could just grab one and say, yeah, I need 1,600. I need 29 of these, please. I should just get 29, shouldn't I? Be hilarious. It doesn't look like they really got kind of anything right out kind of here for me just to kind of grab. I'll have to probably go inside, but anyways, I got a bunch of stuff here, more like interlocking stuff. Well, I'll pull up to the door and see what they got. Wow, this is this is interesting. Oh yeah, just go up the hill and grab whatever you need. Okay. Not like anybody really here watching you. He's like, yeah, just let me know what you grabbed, and they're anywhere from 80 cents to $1.50. I'm like, okay. So he says, go up here to a T, and there's a bunch of piles of bricks over here, he says. Well, that's all slatty stone again. I guess this is the T here, TT. Oh, look. We found bricks. Now, he says, oh yeah, there's all kinds of different sizes. I'm like, wow, hey, I don't know. It'd be nice if I, maybe I'll get a little bit of each or something. I don't know, like for the bottom, and then maybe some smaller kind of ones for the top over here or something. Let's go have a look, see what they got. I kind of want to be sort of kind of close-ish, but not destroying my truck here. So, okay, let's go see. Okay, so as soon as I stepped out, Buddy came out to help me. So we got some loaded, a little bit bigger ones. Should do pretty good. And yeah, they got all kinds of different sizes. But I'm like, doesn't matter what color, what size, because they're gonna get slathered in mortar anyways. All right, well that is that. There's even a mixer sitting there if you need one. I mix it by hand. This is not very much, so. They sell a bit of aggregate here too, not a whole pile, but some stones, some mixed stuff, and some sand, and I honestly really don't know how they make it work out here, because they must have maybe some big landscaping contractor or something. Give them a little better price, and then they come back, but because it's so far out of town here, well, there's one guy coming in, I guess, so I don't know, it just seems, like I was the only one there. Home Depot, there'd be 100 people there, right? So I don't know how they do it, but like I say, they've been here a long time, so good on them for that. So anyways, we're gonna head her home, and geez, I don't know what we're gonna do after that. Well, there we go. Bricks are waiting, mortar's waiting. We just gotta wait for weather. Non-rainy, hopefully, and kind of nice and warm, so this will set up fairly good, fairly fast. Hopefully I got enough. Should be pretty close once I get the mortar and stuff in, because you got to think you got another ½ inch gap between each brick or so roughly for mortar, right? So maybe even a little bit more, depending on how much you slather it on. Plus around the outside be another ½ inch, so I should have enough bricks there. If not, I'm sure I can find something else to slather it. I got other bricks, but they're more like a landscape stone, man-made landscape stone, which I could use, and they're half as thick as these ones and not really as long. Worst comes to worst, but I don't know, we'll see. Alrighty, well, we have got a little bit of cleaning I wanted to do here today. I think my lower back can take it. Hopefully before we get a crappy bit of snow and stuff. So we're going to use the old paddle attachment. We're going to hook on the 130. Yeah, the KM 130R. And I bet you I'm going to have trouble starting this thing. The only reason why, because I had it set up like this in the closety thing there, and I see that's kind of dribbled a bit of stuff out the carburetor. So I'm going to actually see if this thing will start first before I hook it up. And hopefully it will, because sometimes it'll just bung up the air filter part there, and then you won't get it started. So I don't know. It's not super bad, but that'll probably be fine. Okay, let's hook this fella on here. Okay, and I just got some actually outside of the garage door here I want to do, so we'll let you guys set up. Got the tank filled on that thing, and we'll go do some paddling. Alright, so I want to do kind of around the tree and stuff and into the section a little bit. There's a bit of crub here that got pushed up from the snowplow, and a little bit of crub that's got kind of ripped up from the snowplow on the edge and kind of piled up onto the top there. So we'll do all that, and this should help kind of rake it all down to the road. If it's not frozen, it could be a little bit frozen. Get you a bit closer here, you can see how well it works. Now the snow starts. Of course! Why wouldn't it? there we go. That's quite a pile of stuff we picked up. Now some of it is from the edge there that got kind of ripped off, but definitely helps clean her up a bit. And that stuff I'll probably just pick up with a loader, or maybe sprinkle her back. Now there's a bit of rock and stuff sprinkled in there now too, so it'll probably just get scooped up. But yeah, it definitely does a pretty sweet job. Well, I guess that's it for today. I was just out in the mini X there, and can you believe I made it between this and the edge of the bucket, no problem. Like an inch to spare on each side. That was awesome. So anyways, yeah, I was just out in the mini X doing a little bit of work. I did all this brushing and stuff here with that paddle broom. Worked good. It's a good little machine. And I did some at the office and over there, you know, the other stuff. And I haven't been out to pick the crap up yet though, but I went out in the mini X, did a little bit of work, cleaning a bit of stuff up, and we went through here and tore some stuff out, ripped a couple of stumps out. I was going to do this big stump. It's been chopped down for a while, but it's a little bit too big, I think, for that little guy. So I basically just blazed a trail through this mound of dirt that was here. I don't know why this mound of dirt was here, but it was still a bit frozen too, so a little bit of frost left in her. So but anyways, and I, you know, did a bit of work cleaning up some stuff down by the river and stuff. Oh, hello buddy, what are you doing? Building a nest. Let's see where he's going. I don't know where he went. He's on the other side of this tree, I think. Anyways, he's gone. So yeah, it's just, you know, been out messing around. And cleaning a bit of stuff up, kind of making a bit of a trail for Dill to ride on and stuff through here. And then I got up here to this old stupid crappy tent trailer. I'm like, wonder if we can do a bit of separating, because he seemed to want me to separate the steel and the cardboardy kind of, not cardboard, crappy stuff, you know, the crappy stuff. So I started working. I'm like, oh, that might be a good video for you guys too. So I thought, well, let's put her back for now. And I didn't get her all tore apart. I got some of it off and then squished up some of it and stuff. And there's, you know, like this crap, I got to separate the plywood and stuff off it, right? That kind of crap. Get rid of the foamy stuff. Maybe a little bit of flory stuff, and then we got to tear off the shell exterior stuff with it. So that'd be pretty awesome. We'll get that all shredded off of there, and then get her into a bit of a heap, bit of a pile, you know, and try to squish it as much as I can anyways into little balls. And then we'll be good. So get this thing out of here, and some of it I'll have to get rid of in my dumpster, I guess, like the, you know, foam and stuff and crap like that. But yeah, so anyways, there you go. Don't let anybody ever leave stuff at your house, because they'll never come back for it. You can leave your Ferrari anytime you want, but some old crappy tent trailer you don't want, don't leave it here. I don't want it. So unfortunately, that's the way that went. And they never spoke to me again about it or asked about coming back to get it, and so that's the way she sat, and it just ended up going rotten. So sitting out here in the elements. I think it was actually done as a tent trailer anyways. It was more now kind of a sort of crappy utility kind of crappy trailer, but I guess they needed somewhere to dump it, and apparently my place was chosen. So I'm getting rid of her. Sorry. Sorry. But yes, that'd be good to get rid of that crap. But I just got to do a bit of separating of it, and then might have a pretty sweet video coming up. Probably the same day as all that. Hang on, I just got to throw this bit of crap out here. Probably the same day as that. In the back of the van, parked back there, is my redneck Cadillac, we called it. And it's basically a small little trailer. A small little trailer that's got the van seats mounted to it that we used in a couple of parades and stuff, and a couple of the tractor tours that we hooked to the tractor. We belted ourselves to that, and away we went. You know, it was pretty good, nice and comfy, right? So I kind of sort of want to kind of get that out again and keep it, because I'm going to also scrap that van. That's back there as well. Once I get the tent trailer stuff all mushed up and stuffed in the back, I'll just get rid of it all in one big load. He can come get her and haul her away. So anyways, that'll be, I don't know exactly when. We're now going to get to that video because I'm done for today. That's it for today. I'm screwed my back after that sweep and paddling and bouncing on that ATV. Yeah, that would have been nice. Bounce around on the Mini X. Ooh, that's it for me. And the next 2 days here, we've got a 90% chance of rain or snow or crap or something. So I thought it was spring, but apparently not quite yet, which sucks. But anyways, so yeah, that'll be an upcoming video. We'll do that and do some tearing, ripping and shredding and using the thumb and stuff, and might almost have to get the big tractor out with the thumb. I don't know. Maybe for some final crushing or something, we'll use that. But the little guy actually doesn't do too bad, you know. Doesn't do too bad at all. Scared me a few times. It actually does so well. Yeah, so anyways, that's it for today. We'll catch you guys, like I say, in the next couple of days. I don't think I'll be doing too much because of this rain, and because of the stress on the back today is probably not going to go over too well. Oh, sweet. Check this out. My little trailer parked up here, and there's no leaking in there, that's for sure. As in, welds leaking water out, so that's pretty awesome. But I guess to get rid of that, I'll just jack her up so she becomes unlevel. And out she goes. It's like a waterfall. Sweet. Sweet. And what on earth is that? And where on earth did that come from? Huh. I don't know what that is from. There we go. So yeah, I got this actually up here because, I don't know if I mentioned or not, I had to clean out part of the area by the windows in the garage, because we're actually getting all the windows in the garage replaced probably in the next couple of weeks. I know the guy had ordered, I don't know how long it takes him to get windows, but it's probably going to be at least another couple of weeks. So that'll be kind of sweet. That'll definitely help on the heated side with the single pane crappy windows gone, and the better dual pane argon infused dual pane windows. The back ones I was going to get sliders so I can open it up and get a bit of air through if I wanted to, and the other ones that are on the cold side are just going to be like straight solid ones again. So that'd be awesome. But anyways, I gotta go sit down. This is really starting to hurt. Maybe take some dewies or something to try to, you know, pain-wise it and make it feel a little better. So have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you probably in a couple of few days. I don't know when it's going to be. This is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. I don't know. We'll see. You never know. Might just do an iPhone thing too. Who knows? We never know. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys later.